of the year, Tim Boss.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, you know what?
Two-time auctioneer of the year.
Yes, but now I'm in the Hall of Fame.
Hall
What?
of Fame.
Old Dude Hall of Fame.
Congratulations.
Yeah, due to my contributions over the last 20 years, and it was unbelievable. It's like watching your life pass in front of you, and I thought, oh shit, am I gonna die?
But you know,
No,
we don't normally cuss on the show.
Oh,
In between on the commercial breaks, Tim, we normally do a little
oh
bit.
my
but
gosh,
once we're
everything's gotta be
on-
monitored. All right, so
All right, well, here's the deal. You got this beanie baby here, and I got to know what it's worth.
$4 million.
Is this one worth $4?
Yes.
Do you remember when they were all worth $1 million that one
Do you
time?
remember when people used to stay in line
At the Toy House. Yes.
and at the Westwood Mall and buy them all up, and everybody in line had to leave,
And they're
and they're worth $4.
they're
now.
all worth $4. But this is a collector's item, though.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, again, it's that time of year, so
Yeah.
everything red is popular. You know, my goodness. We're going into 39 years over there at the Antique Mall, and everything is red.
These are cool. These are like some of these are old postcards.
Number one popular item currently for the last 2 weeks, vintage cards or anything ephemera or anything related to Valentine's in paper.
Some of these have actual notes on them,
That's the beauty of them.
which is very cool.
Interesting, the generation 18 to 25-year-olds love to read the back. They're not really encouraged by the graphics as much as they are the stories in the back.
You know what's wrong with our country? No one can write like this anymore. Brandon, look at this handwriting.
No one can read that anymore.
I
either.
can't read it.
Right.
I can't read it, but no one can write like that anymore.
They'll bring it to the counter and say, what does this say?
This is fantastic writing.
Well, and Hallmark cards are like $12 or something crazy. Right?
Yeah.
Let's recycle, you know, let's bring all that past forward like we do, you know? The history and heritage, lineage, all that stuff
cool.
is important. Yeah. So Valentine's Day, what? Tomorrow.
Happy Valentine's
Happy
Day.
Valentine's
you.
Day.
Yeah.
It should be a busy. Jackson's always busy for Valentine's
Yeah.
Day. We're always packed.
Yeah. Jackson, with this little resurge of things, is kind of exciting, isn't it? I see people walking at night. I see them doing the murals in their vehicles,
Yes.
and they've got a pattern where they're following all of them lit at night. That is engaging. And I think I had told you that for years we had looked through our alleyway, and I thought, oh, I don't know if I want to go down there. Now I absolutely every single day will go down that alley, see the bright walls, feel safe, feel secure. My building is lit, the alleyway is lit, there's no trash.
You remember when it used to be the outside of a bar?
Yeah. And now it's a mural, it's
Yeah.
a photo opportunity.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
very
Bright Walls has really stimulated a whole different feel for our downtown Jackson.
cool. Yeah. Do you get some? Have you seen your customers change over the last few years?
Yeah, they're more art driven. The younger generation comes in just out of seeing the murals and then get engaged in the building. Then they like the ambiance of the building, just like here with your tin ceilings. That's what then makes them want to come back again. And they may not buy anything, and that's fine. We're all about the experience, right? Isn't that what we kind of engage with
Yeah.
each other is that whole thing. And then when they come back, and then they bring somebody else.
Yeah, I would just walk around and just look, and it's always changing. There's constant change at the Jackson Antique
Yeah,
Mall.
we still have 4 of our original dealers that we started out with. And every time there's new space when somebody retires, we always offer it to our existing people, and they take it right up because they don't want nobody new coming in.
This looks like it was an actual Valentine given.
Yeah.
This was an old school Valentine.
Right.
And it might have been given to a teacher. Says Miss Ransford on it. I don't know, but so this would be like, what the kids would pass out in school.
Sure.
Yeah, amazing. Check this out on the backside.
Yeah, now they email you. I'm emailing you your Valentine.
They send you a TikTok direct message. Is what they do.
That's right.
And
Very personal.
Some of these, because these are local, you have a lot of local.
Yes,
can I
we do.
take it out of the
Oh,
plastic?
help yourself. Yeah. It's very interesting that our dealers are from Indiana, Ohio, a couple here, there. Most of them are local, and I think we have 59, and I say 60-ish. And we just put anything everywhere and just make it part of the...
Anything crazy unique or cool come through over the last couple months?
No, but the strongest is still our vinyls.
Okay.
You know how people love their vinyl?
For sure.
And they do want to play it on the vintage players, but the younger generation will do the modern ones,
Okay.
and it just doesn't have quite that effect.
Not the same.
But jackets, vintage wool is popular right now. And still some of our golf things are highly collectible, even though it's kind of an off time of year.
You should show Tim your Parkside bag.
Oh yeah, I should.
So we've got Valentine's from local people. This one was sent to Joyce from Shirley Krim,
Yeah.
and it's kind of racy, I think, for whatever day it was.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That was then.
And
you
this
know?
one is from 1939 from your leader, Tina Gottschalk. 1939. And that's,
What is that on the boat one? Can we go
It's-
back to
it's
that one?
movable.
This
It's
moves.
movable.
It moves.
The seagull moves, and he's raising the flag. Right, animation.
You know, they just don't put effort into things like that anymore.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
one's unsigned.
yeah.
So you could
No, this is
You can reset.
Tina Gottschalk.
Yeah,
you could cross that out.
Oh, I think I didn't pay attention to what bag I took these out of.
yeah.
What are these? What are
We're
these?
doing it again?
Jewels.
Jewelry.
Yeah.
Jewelry. Again, we have.
I wish.
Yeah, you
You
do
wanna
your
see
thing.
this again?
We have gold. We have diamonds. We have, that's a Whiting Davis, popular manufacturer at the turn of the century. A little glass drop with combination golds and silver. Just fun little stuff that's passed through. All the dealers are geared up. I just shoveled the sidewalk this morning,
Thank
so
you.
it's all
What are your hours over the next couple days?
normal, 10
hours?
to 5:30, and then Sunday from 12 to 4:30. 7 days a week. And Valentine's can be celebrated anytime.
Oh yeah, sure.
You
absolutely.
know how
Yeah.
we do stuff. We carry it over. We like to hoard stuff, and
That's right, we do.
yeah.
Well, and you don't just have to have one Valentine. You could have like several. You could have,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's still part of the eclecticism of things is that, we build our house or our nest with the things that we want to see daily that bring us pleasure. We have a 3-story building full of pleasure.
Yeah, you do. And it's always changing because your dealers are always bringing in new stuff. So every time you
That's
go, it's a different story.
That's
I always like to take my nephew down on a Saturday, and then we'll meander into the sports section, and we'll hang out and look and maybe purchase something.
Yeah.
But it's just a fun place to just
Yeah.
kind of go back in time.
And he's one of the top producers down there.
Yeah,
Baseball
really good
memorabilia.
stuff. Yeah,
And,
yeah. There's
it's
some
all
cool stuff
authentic.
down there.
Yeah.
I saw on the Super Bowl that the wide ties are coming back.
Is that so?
Did you see Jimmy Johnson's tie? It was
I
like
didn't.
a fist size. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Huge
We
tie.
have a whole selection of them.
I bet.
Yeah.
And what do you say? What goes around comes around. Is that-
Always. Always.
what's the? I guess the gap between when something's hot and when it comes back as hot again.
I've noticed a 3-month time frame before it takes off. Then once it takes off, it peaks. Then once it peaks, it kind of plateaus. Then it sets for a minute. And then it's about 10 years and it resurges again.
Wow.
And that's just due to articles. That's due to somebody else or somebody famous, literature, internet, all the things that drive our passions.
Well, happy Valentine's Day to you and to everyone at the Jackson Antique Mall. Thanks for coming in today.
Well, thanks for having me, as
Thank you,
always.
sir.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Tim.
Hall of Famer
2-time state champion.
Tim Boss. More of the morning show after this.
Right. So you would have been